Oh god, he's doing the charge combo. He's cheating! But so am I! Kinetic damage. Try and hit me now, sucker! I can do it too! And I'm better at it! Who did it better, one Chad Dwarf or one Virgin Dreadnoughts? Oh god! What's up, boys? Today we're going to be trying to boing as long and far as possible on the Azure Wield. We're going with the Classic Scout for the passive movement speed boost, and we're trying to get a lot of passive movement speed in the game, since the bounce distance on the boing pads actually seems to be based on the Dwarf's movement speed at the time. So we're going to try and stack that so we can get the longest boings possible. And to go with that, I think we're going to definitely grab the boomerang, since that seems cool with a lot of movement speed. You can pull them behind you for a long time and sort of drag them through enemies, as well as they will be very helpful for collecting XP and resources that we're going to be zooming past. And other than that, just some of the other Scout light electrical weapons, I think, for some nice synergy. That's what I want to do, but all across the map where we can chain across a bunch of them. Okay, nice starts.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
The Deep Core should actually be pretty good against these guys in a line. Or we could just be reloading and not hit any of them. But the detonators actually do seem like kind of a pain early game still.
The surface is too packed for a supply pod to land. Please clear it.
So the cryo grenade would kind of work with throwable, and that's about it. I guess we'll take that. It can at least destroy rocks for us as well. And with trying to maximize the movement speed, I think we want to go for gold scanners if possible, since that's one of the only ways to get more movement speed. And then I guess any sources of decent amounts of experience as well will give us a few more chances at getting some nice movement speed. I don't think we need any of these. That could work if we get the mining for that. But every time I take this early on, I end up regretting it, so let's see what else we got. More boing for the full boing build? I guess we're doing it. Luck for better quality. We have to take a legendary mining speed, because that is just too helpful. And then that'll give us more time to boing around the map later on anyways, once we've cleared out all of the resources. Or it can even help us if we take damage, we can then jump right on top of the resources and mine them out slightly faster. Oops. Still working on my boinging sometimes.
Big swarm is approaching.
Grab a bit of pickup radius. Oops, didn't even see that guy. Alright, let's see how far we can boing now. Looks like kind of close to the edge of one screen for now. But we should be able to get that a lot further later on. We don't really have any single target damage currently, so this might be kind of rough. We're probably going to have to sort of pull them into a line where the Deep Core can hit them, but the Wardens aren't really shielding them. And even then, I'm not sure if we have any damage, really. Two Praetorians. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty rough, actually. Okay, right here is good. We can get them in a line, and none of the wardens are buffing them. We're going to need to do that for quite a while, though.
Threat level keeps increasing. We need to work faster.
That guy still has 90% HP, Jesus. What am I supposed to do here? Big damage. I guess we just pull them through like little mine tunnels like that for like a few minutes, and then maybe they'll eventually slowly die?
Miner, get the lead out.
I guess we can't really be cornered as long as the boots cooldown is up, because we can just do that at least. Maybe I should have gone for some more damage-based artifacts here.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
I mean, I've been focusing them the entire time. I don't know what else you want from me. Okay, that's actually pretty helpful. Bunch of resources from that. Trying to line them up on this guy. How is he still 70% HP after all of that? Jesus! I've shot him like 1,000 times at this point. Let's get some fire rate for that.
Get it wrapped up, Miner. The longer you stay, the harder it gets.
Yeah, those detonators are getting pretty fast.
My scanner is overloading, Miner. Gotta move on.
Let's get the reload speed here to try and get some overclocks, maybe? I'm trying to line up the shots onto the Praetorian, but they keep altering the direction. Okay, I think it's doable now. We can jump out of here, I guess. But I need to finish him pretty soon. We can probably do that, since the jump cooldown will come back sometime during this. It's a lot of bugs, though. I don't think there's any way to see my current jump cooldown. Let's grab this, since we're about to go over a bunch of XP here. Okay, and there's the jump. I guess that's about all the XP I can grab, since I wasn't sure when that would come back up. We do want XP, since that'll help us get more levels for movement speeds.
Is about to leave. Get your ass moving, Miner.
I think we needed some more single target damage for the second weapon instead of the cryo grenade, though. Take a level here, some global damage, a bit more mining speeds. Paint job, see what we got there. Let's go with the highest HP enemy, just in case we don't really have any good single targets here. XP, bit of pickup radius, one reroll to try and find some nitro stuff. We can get 2 upgrades here. I'll take some reload for that, and then I guess a bit of piercing to help that land on the high health enemies.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, Miner.
Then we should be able to boing a trash mob to get the Morkite a bit faster. Okay, not bad. The boinging is already paying off a little bit. The highest HP enemy focus actually will help with this, but, well, I guess we can destroy the crystals. Yeah, I don't think we have the damage to actually kill him if he's healing. Can I jump on him? Not if the cooldown's not ready, I guess. Actually haven't hit a hoarder with a jump yet, so I'm not sure what happens there. Probably nothing, to be honest. I guess we'll come back for him later. I need to get some resources and some levels here. Still stuck on level 14 with 2 weapons is not going to be a good time on the second floor. Zukov would be pretty good. Kind of want to get the boomerang, but this will make it easier later on. Let's maybe jump out of here, I don't know. I'll just jump over here, I guess. Crush the rocks, and then that should be ready. We'll heal up a little bit and come back for that later. Piercing. Paint job or HP. I should probably grab some of that with the hits I'm taking to force the boings. XP scanner or pills? Both have 3 copies, so we're not really removing them from the pool. I'll go with the early XP scanner to get some extra levels. Let's go with the reload speed here, try and get some overclocks. I still only have 1.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Yeah, it would be nice if there was a way to track the boots cooldown. Like how some of the class upgrades have like little icons in the bottom left for like the Juggernaut damage buff or stuff like that. Good damage. We could probably use some of that to help out with the elites now. That's getting kind of close to another overclock. And the damage is still really, really bad. Man, I'm lining up everything on the elites and they're still insanely tanky. And that's with focusing the highest HP as well. I'm focusing them the entire time! What more do you want from me? Reload is kind of close to an overclock. I think we're supposed to have more than one overclock at this point. And probably all 4 weapons as well, because this is feeling pretty rough. The wardens just make them so freaking tanky, man. Decent damage. Let's go ahead and see what overclock we got here. Big piercing or damage and reloads. Let's go with the piercing, I think. Make sure that the shots always land on them with that high HP focus. Unfortunately, it is stuck on kinetic, so we can't go electrical with that. I guess with that, we probably just forego the boomerang entirely since we have the Zukov. So no taser. M1000 would give us medium, which wouldn't be ideal, but I think it's probably fine with the weapons now. It also has the precise tag, which makes it focus the highest HP enemy, which will help us out a little bit with the single target issues currently. So yeah, medium, I didn't really want that. We'll go XP. I could still use some overclocks and the mining for that, but I guess we will take it now that it's offered. Some more pickup. Kind of light on gold, and I want to do a reroll or 2 here. XP. And then we still need some nitrous stuff pretty badly. Damage into an overclock. Big stats. We can only get one of these, so I'll probably take a paint job to try and catch it up a bit.
That's work to be done. Have an atom miner.
I'm never getting used to this smell.
That was the smallest boot jump I've ever seen, wow. I wonder if it was because I was so close to the loot bug there, I got like his version of the jump, since they don't send you as high into the air.
Detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I'm stacking movement speed, and those guys are almost as fast as me still. Jesus.
Excellent job. We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
Big fire rates. Guess we boing out of here onto the gold over here. Then go steal a boing down here. Big fire rates. Big damage. Grab a little bit of healing and then we'll swing back and try to finish that off. Can we boing chang over here? Doesn't look like enough movement speed yet. Decent damage. Oh, I got stuck on the pit there. Nitra and Grudges. We want both of these. I think this early on I'll probably take the scanner to help me push some overclocks. Feels like we are leveling the weapons very slowly here, so I could use some help with that. Reload, getting kind of close to a second overclock.
Threat level increasing.
Big fire rates. Try and focus the elites a bit more since they seem to be insanely tanky. Or my damage is just really bad, I guess.
Not too many to count. Get it done when ready.
Fire rates.
Bugs are going insane. Move.
Alright, let's grab the magnet for a bit of a power boost here if I can. This one is looking pretty rough. Just like every level so far. Big mining, I guess we will take that again.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Another decent fire rate, and then let's grab that for the level boost, and hopefully that'll give us enough to finish them off. Paint job, I will take that to help catch up. Cold would actually be bad here since we would get the upgrades for just those two. This one is terrible, but I guess it's the only real choice here. Decent piercing. Again. Some fire rates. That will get us level 18. This has either lead wrapped or favorite, I think. And I don't really care for either of those, but I guess we'll take the... Yeah. I don't like debuffing all of my weapons, and I don't like debuffing the fun sets like fire rate and reload speed, but I guess we have to. It will at least help us with the elites here, since it focuses them.
Get moving. It won't hang around.
Let's go for... probably some fire rate there. I'll take a paint job since it's pretty low, and we'll go with the big stats for that. Want to stay on kinetic for everything for this run, it seems like. It launched me into the pod. Thanks.
Remember to mine for minerals.
Fire rate, fire rate. Let's go here. Big paint job to try and get that up to 18. The death spiral would be pretty helpful. And then we can finish that now. Grab the huge fire rate and a lot of extra AoE. Cheap level here. Let's save a bit of nitra for leveling up into overclocks. I will grab luck. I could take some upgrades for that just because it's a fantastic weapon. I don't think we really need reload speed though, and that's pretty low level.
Let me try again.
Movement, yup. I'll grab a bit of pickup radius and then try and find some more nitra stuff here. That's fine.
Rare treat.
And I guess we may as well.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Oh yeah, let's see how far we can boing now. That doesn't feel like it increased any. Maybe the earlier boing was when I had the speed increase from landing from one of them, and I didn't remember that? Or maybe they don't scale with movement speed at all, I don't actually know. It's just how it felt to me at some points. There's definitely something that's changing how far you can boing, but I'm not exactly sure now.
Big swarm detected. Doggerman, get ready.
Decent fire rate for one of the better weapons. We are getting some strange FPS lag all of a sudden once everything got off the screen there. I'm not really even damaging anything. Weird.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
Climbing to the moon.
Yeah, that one was a very short hop. Wow. I do want the overclocks for it eventually.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Good work. Resupply on the way.
Stupids.
XP gain? Sure.
This works.
Yeah, sometimes my boings are just randomly really short for some reason. Weird. Kinetic damage. We'll take a level, I guess. Feels like there should be some more gold somewhere, but I have no idea.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
I kind of want both of these. Let's get some more movement speed. Haven't really gotten that much of it. see any more gold. Maybe that was everything.
Gotta move it, miner. The bugs are gunning for you.
The time is up, Craig.
The bugs are growing stronger.
Damage. Trying to make sure the elites are always lined up so we're at least slowly whittling them down.
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
Now you later, stinking bug.
Decent damage, overclock, but it's potency. I think I could use a bit more damage on the second best weapon here.
Careful, they're going blood-free. Work fast, miner.
The time is up, Craig.
Take a level for that.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Potency, I guess we'll grab it. And then some reload speed and damage to help out the damage stats of that one a bit.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
38 is half. We definitely want that for the overclock. These are terrible. I guess a bit of damage and knockback. I'll have 20 left, 1 blue overclock. I guess some luck.
Surely next time we'll be better.
Pirate, XP. We don't have a lot of gold after that. I guess we'll do
We're
it.
gonna do something epic with this.
This is the big one, miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Now you later, stinking bug. You bugged out.
XP. How much movement am I at now? 50%. The first one felt pretty far, and then that second one didn't seem that far. Maybe there's just random variants on the boings.
Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
Big fire rate. I guess that's the only real choice here. Big damage. Big fire rates. kind of late for some coupons. Actually, that reduces movement speed. We can't take that at all. Let's just get some decent crit chance then. Paint job to help catch that up a bit.
Objective completed.
Let's see if you can get me up here, stupid fuck.
Let's take the level here so we can eventually get the sawn-off overclock for some nice single target damage on that.
Try and catch me now. To the sky. Going on first. That's dangerous. Take off.
That's a lot of elites. That's a painful jump. Decent fire rates. Let's see if we can swing by some healing somewhere real quick.
This dwarf got hot.
I think we're pretty good on fire rate and haven't taken too much crit yet.
Gaining strength from the planet I'm paid to destroy. It's poetic.
It feels really hard to use the crystals during a boss fight because they almost always charge into them as well. That's a lot of elites again. Okay, we should have a bit of free time with him just using the charge. And then I think we need to get some good damage now. How's the fire rate on that? Probably fine. Let's get some crit damage. It's all just potency for that. I'll take a global reload, I guess. Okay, try and bait out the charge on this side if I can, and then get a bit of healing. He is just not going to charge, Jesus. Okay, charge this way, please. Damage.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Kill me. Think again. Ain't dead.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving.
It's probably better than global damage. Boing.
Good work, Miner. Now to stage 6.
We have 101, not too bad.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
What are the stats on that? Like 10.16. That's a fairly long reload still. Grab some stuff for that.
Show me more.
Reload. Try and eventually get those done. Bit more XP.
For this one. Let's shake it up.
Movements, yep.
An epic vision.
Don't think I want to lock any of those.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
So we're up to 61% movement speed now.
I'm leaving on a jet boost. Nah, nah.
Okay, that one actually felt pretty far.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time. A swarm is heading your way. Load up. We have a supply pod prepped for you.
Let's just take a small hit here to boing out of here, I think. We're kind of surrounded. That is one thing I'm actually really enjoying about the early boots, is that you can't ever really become completely surrounded. There's always a boing ready on a 20-second cooldown. I'm not tempted by your minus movement speed. That doesn't really work standing still. Yeah.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
I rarely go this way. Try and catch me now. I'm on fire. Hey, bugs! How's my blood look from down there? Yeah!
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Decent HP again, don't mind that.
Wait for it!
The threat level just went up. The clock's ticking, miner.
Bit more crit damage. Reload into an overclock, grab the triple for a lot of extra damage, and freezing on that.
You ugly son of a bitch. That's all you got, just an abrasion. Know you later, stinking bug.
Gather up your spear and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
We still have some decent time for the luck.
Keep pushing, Miner. Stage 7 is next.
38. We do have 2 scanners. I think I can do that.
Legendary. Let me try again.
I don't mind a decent armor to go with the HP we've gotten, and I am taking quite a few hits intentionally.
I knew today was
We can
gonna
get
be good.
a green with that, I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one reroll here.
Next time will be better.
That would be kind of wasted. Grab some global damage and then head on.
Load up and get going, Miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Gaining strength from the planet I'm safe to destroy. It's pathetic.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Ryan, catch me now. Ryan, catch me now.
Take a free boing over here if we can. Stomp some golds.
Airborne. Hey, bud. Out my butt to the sky.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Gives me the strength to carry on.
Take a free boing over here because it's fun.
Look down there.
Damage to finish that off. Go with sawn off here for a lot of extra bullets and AoE damage. And all of the extra hits actually do pair pretty nicely with the knockback effect we already took, since that'll trigger a lot more often. Might actually need to wait a bit here until our boing cooldown is up and get the free escape from that, since this area is very bug infested right now. Take a small hit over here to boing.
From down there.
That guy was waiting for me. Let the knockback and freeze do a bit of work over there. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Healing. This thing looks like me.
Headed your way, Miner.
Big damage. Big boing. Ooh, I like piercing. Pretty good value on all 3 of our primary weapons here.
You don't see these every day.
Reload speed for medium is fine. Now that we have the level 18 for the M1000, it's a lot stronger. Let's see if we can find some pads that are close to each other so we can chain the boings. Boing! think we need a little bit more movement speed for the infinite boings now. But there is potential there. Decent XP, although it might be a bit late for that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get the backwards one on that one. A little bit more movement speed would make it easier, I think, if that does work. I'm still not 100% sure. Big movements, that should help if it does. Let's see if we can get back over there and test a little bit. Boing. Okay, I think it does work then. If only we could kill them a bit faster here. I think probably some fire rates here. Oops. Alright, let's not get too risky here. I got a bit carried away with the boinging since it was pretty fun. But we are getting pretty low even with the extra survivability stats I got. Piercing, I like that, I think. 12. Movement, definitely. They're not bad. I'll take probably one of these and save a little bit. 75 piercing. We will take some fire rate for that. Movement. Probably kind of late for that now. Let's see what else we got. Big paint job would help to look for the level 18 on that. And then some decent fire rate.
Have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
So we're at 92% passively. The Recon Scout can actually get a bit more total movement speed after you've dodged, but that can be a bit inconsistent. The huge dodge they give actually is a pretty nice boost to survivability though. That thing just died instantly, what? Oh, did I land on it partially or something? Boing? 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 Let's just take a easy free boing here to get out of here. Decent crit damage. Yeah, I actually am enjoying the boots. I think I might have taken them too early because we really struggled with damage in the early game. But they're growing on me now. Man, you really do get surrounded on this map, huh? Oh, that was almost a mistake. Let's see if we can find a crystal somewhere. There actually is one near the supply pod. Let's not accidentally destroy that, since I actually need it right now. That's a lot of bugs. Boing! Oh, I couldn't see where it was with all the bugs there. Oh my god, there's so many of them! I don't even know how to get to the supply pod here. There's just an infinite swarm of bugs, it seems like. We need to get some of the crystals on the edge here, it looks like. What else is stopping that? Oh, there's a crystal right there I didn't quite destroy, oops. Well, we might actually have to leave that one behind on this stage, unfortunately. There is just an absurd amount of bugs, Jesus. If I'm gonna make an attempt at it, I need to go again soon. Potency is getting kinda close. Okay, it might be doable. Please, knockback, help me. Turbo Encabulator. We never got the mining, but there's only really one stage left to mine. And I think it's too late for gold scanner, so we could probably get away with that. We also have some long-lasting BOING, so I can crush the minerals a bit more often. If they're ever close enough, that is. Boing. They're trapping me there. They were waiting on the other Boinger. Oh, let's not go over there. Decent kinetic damage. That would be a mistake. We have 100, pretty good. Finish that off with some reload, extra explosion.
My favorite type of clock.
Still mine some decent upgrades for that and that.
Let me try again.
Kinetic,
It's gonna help me beat
too late for XP now, I think.
I'm gonna do something epic with this. Nope. Try again. Yoink. Gotta have it.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Let's get the job done and get back in a hurry. Tell you later, stinking bug.
If we can find a BOING to help with that. Actually, I can just take a hit, I guess. Oh, I didn't go anywhere. Okay. That plan has failed me. Maybe with the big movement speed we can reach it from here? Probably not. We can get some of that. Any other BOINGs nearby? Okay, let's try and take a hit when we're away from the rocks in case that's messing with it. They're kind of dying over here. Any small detonators? Okay, there's a BOING. Decent start at least.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
There's a BOING over here to help out a bit with this spot. We actually should have a pathway open so that we can start shooting them since almost all my weapons can't hit over the walls. Only the cryo grenade can, I think.
That might be a light. Big swarm is approaching. The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got swarming coming. Supply car.
Kind of late for that. Not really in love with any of these. We have a few rerolls. Ooh, pay to win's decent. 54% damage. And that'll probably go a bit higher before the end as well. Big reload for either of these. That one's kind of slow, that one's kind of fast.
This one makes me want to be a better sport.
I didn't bounce.
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in a record time. For crap's sake, move it! They're everywhere.
Let's see if we can find some boings to have some fun with right before the end. Boing? Boing? I don't think those are quite close enough, and I'm getting stuck on the pit there. Good airtime, though. Big fire rates.
Gather up your gear and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Decent damage.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there's beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
We have one left. That's at 15 piercing. That's probably good enough.
Now this
Maybe.
is a rare treat.
Oh, I could have actually rerolled for one extra stack on that thing.
Destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
How are the enemy?
Those ones are too close, it actually kind of ruins it. Alright, these two up here might actually be a good distance. Whee! Oh, I didn't stay on it long enough. Oh, I didn't stay on that one long enough. Whee! We did it, Reddit! The infinite boinging! Not lowering movement speed, so we can't even take either of those. I would lose 172? I might accidentally get one-shot by the boss when I'm boinging around, so let's just take the levels here. Good kinetic. I guess decent damage. No, I'm taking damage! They're cheating! Oh! I missed and took a lot of damage. Whoopsie. If I had a little bit more movement speed, I think that would be very easy to pull off, but it takes a little bit of finesse right now. Decent fire rate for everything. Oh! I messed that one up. I feel like I'm going to mess up and die, but it's just so fun. Where is the boss? There he is. Boing. Smell you later, loser. Oh god, he's doing the charge combo. He's cheating! But so am I! Kinetic damage. Try and hit me now, sucker! I can do it too! And I'm better at it! Who did it better, one Chad Dwarf or one Virgin Dreadnoughts? Oh god! I guarantee he's eventually going to hit me one time and I'm going to die. But I don't even care. No, I'm dying. It hurts. Why is he jumping like that? What is blood doing? Oh, I got stuck on the side. Okay, we did it! The infinite BOING builds! I still think the boomerangs would have been really cool, dragging them behind us as we were bouncing around that much. I'm not sure what would have happened, but having them also collect XP would have been fantastic. But I think once we were locked to kinetic damage type on this, and we had the Zukov, which didn't yet have the damage conversion, I think it was safer to just go all in on the kinetic and try and scale those two up a decent amount. The cryo grenade was still pretty handy, even though we didn't have the other throwable upgrades. It did freeze the boss mid-jump a few times there, which made it look funnier as we were jumping over him. So, completely worth it. And the knockback actually wasn't bad once you get sawn off, plus some good fire rate and reload speed on it. You can hit with quite a few number of bullets total, since that shoots a ton of them all at once. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.